Let's start this presentation with a small interaction. I would like to ask you a few questions. How many of you prefer Google Pay or Paytm or Phone Pay over banking apps when it comes to sending money to your friends or family? Although this is a small sample size, but you got the idea. Second question. Among your friends or family, how many times have you heard that somebody was cheated on Google Pay or Phone Pay or Paytm, or some cyber fraud happened, or somebody, some scamster came and money was looted? Has these events occurred with you or your friends or your family?
No.
The response is quite low. And thirdly, do you like your bank? Are you satisfied with the services of your bank? Let's be honest. No. This is exactly the base of my paper. This is exactly what I am going to present today. My whole study, my whole paper and my presentation is based on these three things. This is the crux of my study. And now let's go through the slides quickly. What is digital disruption? Disruption word gives a negative feeling. But here, when we talk about digital disruption in the banking sector or in the technological front, this is not necessarily negative. It can be favorable also. But why then the word disruption has been used? It has been used because disruption paves a way. It is painful for those who are very reluctant to start when it comes to technology. That's why the word disruption is. So here, for example, the cable TV, as the speaker before me was talking about the blue ocean strategy of Netflix, cable TV has been almost replaced by Netflix and OTT platforms like Amazon and Netflix. And the fiat money, the physical money, is gradually being replaced first by ATM cards or debit cards, and then mobile banking, and now these days tab banking. You just say hi to the POS machine and the transaction is done. These are the digital disruptions that have been taking place in the banking industry. For example, the fintech companies. The rise of fintechs in India has been exponential. There are around 600 fintech companies in India right now, and 21 of them have become unicorns. They have a valuation of more than $1 billion. This is the size of the fintech market, fintech industry in India. They have exponentially risen. Fintechs like Paytm. Paytm was the first unicorn. Google Pay, Zerodha, Grow, many such apps, many such platforms. Fintechs have brought a revolution in the banking industry. And how they have been disrupting the banking is that still, the first example, the first question that I asked you was about, do you use Google Pay or your bank's mobile app? You use Google Pay or Paytm. Why? Because they have been specializing in providing services digitally to the customer. Have you ever met any employee of Paytm? No. But you go to your bank, you need to do some transactions there. But when it comes to fintechs, it's absolutely without any physical presence. And this is going to shape the banking and technology and transactions in future. Mobile banking. Mobile banking has brought a revolution. Since 2017 to 2022, there has been exponential increase in the number of digital payments that the people in India have made. In 2017, it was only 2,000 crores of payments digitally. But can you expect what it has been in 2022? It has been 8,800 crores of digital transactions. These includes the UPI, these includes the Google Pay transactions, the NEFT that you do from your phone, the RTGS transaction you do, or you send money to somebody on his phone number. These transactions have increased, and the amount has increased to around 2,000 lakh crores in 2022. 2,000 lakh crores of payments amounts have been transferred via digital modes. Blockchain and digital money. Although this is very nascent in India, but blockchain and digital currency is going to shape the banking industry. For example, this was my article in a newspaper a year ago about how cryptocurrencies and digital money is going to shape the future of banking. Blockchain is the computer-based chains on which the data is stored and the transactions take place. Very secure, very efficient, very fast, and the digital money. India is also talking about digital money. RBI in November 2022 has come up with a project in which they want to start the digital central bank currency. Some other countries like China and many other countries have already been doing this. So they are not going to lag behind when it comes to cryptocurrency or digital money. Artificial intelligence has also been impacting the future of banking. Open banking, where now physical bank is not required, everything is going to be digital. Neobanks, the digital first banks, this is the concept that's also going to shape the banking in future. Digital disruption is how digitally the value proposition of an existing product or service is changed. Digital disruption is going to shape the banking sector because when it comes to mobile banking, artificial intelligence, robotics have been applied and all these things. And on the banking landscape and the systemic risk and financial stability, there have been both positive as well as negative impact of digital. And the second question that I asked you in the beginning was about the cyber security, the frauds, the thefts that have taken place. This is the challenge. This is the negative impact of technology. There have been a lot of frauds and cyber attacks in India. In Karnataka alone, there have been almost in 2020, 1 crore of amount was siphoned off because of cyber attacks in 2022. There have been a lot of these attacks. The systemic risk is when one individual bank or an institution faces a risk, and that ripple affects its effects to all the whole system, the entire system. This is what the recession of the 2008 showed us, how one small mistake in one small unit spread across the entire system. Cybersecurity risks, disintermediation, and regulatory challenges have been the negative impacts of digital disruption over financial stability and systemic risk. That's all from my side. Thank you so much.